I done got accustomed to living like this for so long that it just became survival. My sister-in-law, she's in Montgomery, and she, keeps begging me to come down there and see her. So I go down there, and it's just a really messed up scene. She's prostituting, she's getting high. So then I start back getting high with her, and then the next thing I know, I'm waking up. I'm in a hotel room with two guys. They held me in that room, and then that's when they started sending guys into the room. I watched other girls be beaten senseless, blood everywhere, stabbed. It was very horrific. It was a very horrific experience till it just became normal. And we knew that's what we had to do to survive. And we had to just kind of play along to survive and not fight and not be disobedient. But he'd feed us plenty of drugs and keep a roof over our head as long as we, continued bringing in money. I learned to just kind of go with the flow so I wouldn't get hurt.
I think it's important for people to understand that there's a neurobiology to trauma. And so if someone has been exploited and they have been beaten, they have experienced horrific trauma at the hands of their exploiters when maybe they were broken into being exploited, or they have been manipulated to believe certain things. Whatever the form of control is that's being held over a victim's life to stay and to keep in the everyday going through the motions of making money or bringing back value to their sex trafficker, there's a neurobiology to this. So your brain, the way your brain thinks when you're in this on an everyday basis, your ability to make decisions and choice is overridden. It's on autopilot. So you can have a person smiling, servicing a customer or a trick, doing whatever sexual thing they want, acting like they're enjoying it, and it's not consent. Because that part of their brain, they're in autopilot of, I have to do this, because if I don't, then whatever was used to break me into this or control me, those consequences are there. So I think it's really important to understand like the neurobiology of trauma, as well as the other various reasons as to why a survivor may not run or escape, sex trafficking.